What is up, investors? Jason here. In this video, we're going to be talking about these blockchain mining stocks. We're going to be talking about what Bitcoin is doing at this moment and Ethereum, which is going absolutely amazing for both Bitcoin and Ethereum right now, going into some very bullish territory, by the way. Now, we have the stock market itself being a little bit weird at this moment, but we have the entire crypto market looking absolutely amazing. So we're going to be talking about these blockchain mining stocks, and we're going to be talking about the crypto space right now. I have another video in the works for Ethereum, which I'm going to be going more in depth in what is going on with the technical analysis, kind of just covering as we get into some new highs with Ethereum, possibly here very soon. So look forward to that video. But now let's just get right into these blockchain mining stocks, right into what's going on in the crypto space. So as we get to it, if you guys don't mind, please do me a huge favor. Please be sure to smash, destroy, annihilate, or just gently press that like button. It helps me a lot with the YouTube algorithm, helps spread the videos to more people that might find it interesting, and subscribe if you have not already. And if you are interested in being a Patreon, helping support this channel even more, you can talk to me about crypto, you can talk to me about stocks. You know, I like to talk about EV stocks and all that stuff too. I have one. The link is in the description. You can join the private Discord there. Thank you to all the Patreons. Now let's get to it. So looking at the entire crypto market, we have a lot of green. Everything looks absolutely amazing. And we have Bitcoin right now over the $50,000 mark, which is great. We need to find a good amount of support here, though, to be able to sustain this. And if we look at the past, we look at, you know, when Bitcoin passes the $50,000 mark, how quickly it can go to $60,000, and it just really did it back in the past in just like a matter of a week or so. So hopefully we have that same sort of luck now as we did before, but it did take us a while to break through the price of $47,000 to $50,000. So it might not be, you know, any sort of that same of similarities as it was before, but hopefully the bull run can just continue, which everything's been going very well, but we're just showing more resistance now than we did before. But there was a lot more move in the market back then, back in February, March, April, May. Then everything just really, you know, started tipping over in May. But if we can just get this trend going up and we can get Bitcoin back to that $60,000 mark, which we know is going to have a bunch of resistance when it gets to $60,000 like it did in the past, like we're seeing up here, a lot of resistance there at 60,000. But if we can get that and then we can find support at that $60,000, and then we can easily get Bitcoin to, you know, much higher than we had before. Now, getting to Ethereum, which I'm not going to spend too much time here on Ethereum because I do have a video that I want to make that's on Ethereum, going more in depth into a really nice technical analysis of this. But we have Ethereum in like the best bullish area right now that we really need it to be. We have it getting very close to just finding support at the price of $4,000. And if we can find support there and we can break that $4,000 mark, or we can get to 4,200 and 4,400, I wouldn't be surprised that we don't have Ethereum passing the highs that it had back in mid-May or so that it was at before. So if we can surpass that, we can keep this trend going, which it's looking very similar. I mean, it's going up to a much higher price. But I really won't be surprised if we don't see Ethereum just really smash through the 4,000 and the 4,200 and through the $4,400 mark. Wouldn't surprise me at all, especially how much time it spent there at that $3,300 to $3,400 mark. And then when it did break through that, it just went to 3,800 to 4,000. And it's just making these really fast moves now, as there is a lot of momentum really helping move Ethereum, and there is a lot of positive volume activity going on with Ethereum. A lot of people buying it right now, so that's great. Great stuff that we need to be seeing, and hopefully that trend continues. And if you guys haven't seen the recent video on Cardano I actually made, just because Cardano doesn't really have a whole lot to do with the blockchain stocks right now. But in general, I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see Cardano being one that a lot of these bigger blockchain mining companies are mining. But I made a video yesterday talking about Cardano and talking about how we have now found that support at that 295 mark. So everything with Cardano is looking really good. But I'm going to skip on over now into the blockchain mining stocks, just because that's mostly having to do with Bitcoin and Ethereum. Now with these blockchain miners, The ones that do have the amount of Bitcoin and Ethereum that they mined in August, I'll mention them, but just to keep it flowing here, starting first with Marathon Digital. Now, Marathon Digital, currently their stock price is about $43.41 at the time of making this video. They're getting really close to this green line. They're going into a really more bullish territory. It's an area that if they can find support, then they have a really good chance of going into the blue line, which is a price of like $53, $54. And that's an area where it had a hard time in the past finding support. So if it does make it above the green line and find support above $45, then we have a really good chance of taking Marathon Digital to a new high, which would be absolutely amazing. Now, they do actually have their numbers for August release, so we'll get to those real quick. Marathon Digital Holdings, ticker symbol MARA, said that it produced 469.6 new minted Bitcoins in August, up from 442.2 in July. The company said it has produced approximately 1,757.9 newly minted Bitcoins this year, bringing its total Bitcoin holding to approximately 6,695 with a fair market value of approximately $316.4 million, according to the digital asset technology company. So really awesome news there coming out of Marathon Digital. Now, Marathon said its existing mining fleet consists of 22,412 active miners producing approximately 2.3 exahash per second. It expects to deploy an additional 5,916 ASIC miners over the coming months. Now, for Riot Blockchain, ticker symbol RIOT, their stock currently trading around $34. They're having a hard time going to the more bullish territory. They're still worth about a half as much or less than half as much as they were at their highs back in February. Now, Riot, they're doing a little bit more dilution. Doesn't really make people happy. The big thing with these blockchain miners is that they have so much of this Bitcoin on hand that it's exciting to invest into them for those purposes. But then when you do deplete the shareholders' share of the company, then that's not as exciting. And with so many of these different blockchain mining companies out there, so many of them that are publicly traded, it creates a lot of competition and it makes people want to go to other ones. That's why we're not really seeing that much excitement with Riot now as we were in the past. A lot of people are really all about these like penny stocks like HUD-A, Hive Blockchain. You know, we still have a lot of people that are really excited for Marathon Digital, but we've seen a bit of a hit coming to Riot just for the purpose of these, like say what's going on now with the whole offering of more shares. That's not really a fun thing to do, and that creates a bit of issues. Even though that in the long run, I know with what Riot's got going on, that they are planning to just continue expanding their production of their Bitcoin that they are obtaining, which is great. And I think that just some people are maybe losing a little bit of sight of that, and that could be what's going on with Riot right now. But all in all, Riot really has a ways to go to really start breaking out and getting to the lot more bullish territory that was in the past. Now, given in their defense, the stock did shoot up very fast in a very short period of time, and of course there was going to be some pullback. That is what we really need to be getting over, is all that. So hopefully that does happen, and hopefully that everybody that is invested into a Riot Blockchain do see a lot more excitement coming. And also the same thing should be said for CleanSpark, whose stock is still dropping quite a bit here. It's still been on this big decline, but all in all, I mean, when we think about it, where they released their earnings last time, I mentioned this in the video, and they released their June 2021 earnings. That was, at the price of Bitcoin on June 30th at that time. So when we think about the time that the earnings did come out, Bitcoin was a lot more valuable during that time. So if you were to actually think about how much Bitcoin that they said that they had during this time on June 30th, then the number would be a lot larger when the earnings came out in mid-August. It would have been a lot more of an exciting number, but people kind of lost sight of that the earnings were for a time that was in June 30th when the price of Bitcoin was down a lot lower. Anyways, let's head on over to HUD-A, because HUD-A has just been soaring lately. This one isn't really technically a penny stock anymore. Now it's above $10 a share, so that's absolutely great, and that happened over a very, very short period of time. I mean, we're just talking about a couple days here that it broke out from a price of around like $7 to $10. A lot of momentum going there. Now on this particular day that I'm making this video, it went up nearly 20%. Now HUD 8 Mining provided its production update for August, and it said that HUD 8 Mining Corp mined 326 Bitcoin in August, resulting in an average production of 10.5 Bitcoin per day. That is awesome. HUD 8 Mining Corp's total Bitcoin balance held in reserve is 4,450 as of August 31st, 2021. So that is some awesome news, and no wonder why their stock is up so much. I know you guys like SOS, but we really haven't seen a lot of movements with the price of SOS stock. There's still a lot of things that we're waiting to hear from. Now, just like SOS stock, not a whole lot of things going on with the 9 stock right now as far as movement goes, but we do have some things to look forward to. They are launching a NFT business based out of Singapore. NFT Star, Singapore's NFT trading and community platform, is expected to go live in Q4, the company said. Now we're seeing some really good movements with Hive Blockchain. Now Hive went public around June 1st on NASDAQ, and the stock's been performing pretty well here recently. Currently, the stock is trying to break over a resistance point at $3.70. Currently, the stock is trading for $3.60 at the time I'm making this video. Now, ARGO Blockchain, their stock currently is trading for around $2 at this moment. They are needing to find support at the price that they're currently at right now. It would be great if they can find support at $2. Now, where they really need to be going, though, is they need to be going to a price of around $2.30 to break over a resistance point that they're having a hard time getting over. The stock did slump down a bit. It's been coming back up, and it really needs to go into a good V-shaped correction. That'd be great if that does happen. Now let's head over to BitFarm, who is still having a hard time trying to stay in that support area of $6.50 and to get to a price of $7.50. It seems like that it really wants to break through there and go back up to that run, but it has a hard time finding support at that $6.40 mark or $6.50 mark, and then taking that above to about $7.50. So right now we have it in between the support area of $5.50 and $6.50 at this time. So we need to really be breaking above that, finding support there, and then taking it above to the next level. And hopefully we could break through $7.50 here in the not too distant future. But a lot of great things going on, as far as things are going with, mining Ethereum and Bitcoin. So anyways, that's what's currently going on with all the blockchain mining stocks. Now, some of these companies will probably more than likely be releasing their updates for what they mined in August here soon, but sorry we didn't get to that in this video. Just getting to the ones that did have them already available. But with that being said, I'd like to hear what everybody's thoughts are with these blockchain mining stocks. Do you guys see these things still being a great investment? Still a lot of opportunities in these? Let me know in the comments section. So with that being said, please like, share, comment, subscribe. New videos coming out on my channel all the time. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you all in the next video coming very soon.